Hello, my sweet Pisces. This is going to be your reading for the second week of November. Sorry it's a little late. I saved the best for last, as always. It's good for sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign of Pisces primarily in tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Pisces in your natal chart, okay? Just keep in mind it's a general reading, Pisces, so it might not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your chart. You could find really important messages you need when you watch readings for your other placements too, okay? But if you want to book a private reading with me that's just for you, that's personal, not general, the link to my website's down in the description below this video. I've been reading for a lot of Pisces lately. You guys have been like a muse to me lately. I've been loving reading for you. Thank you for booking private readings and for your donations and being here. I'd love to read for you guys. I'd love your general readings too. So if you're new, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Machandra Pisces, not just Machandra Tarot. Sorry, I'm having a little love fest with you guys right now. I have been doing a lot of private readings for you guys, and I really loved this reading. There's a lot going on here for you. With spiritual growth and enlightenment coming out for you, you're currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution, Pisces, and you are in a phase of enlightenment. This is what you guys teach us, and your tarot was like, parts of it were light, but parts of it were heavy, and I think you're all just handling it really well. The first card that came out of the Life Coaching Oracle deck, 74, increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. But I noticed out of my other Oracle deck, Workaholic, I think you guys have been working a lot. I was like, Pisces. Now, you know what? You guys have been coming out as the King and Queen of Pentacles quite a bit over the last few months. I'm like, Now they might be getting a little tired. Watch out that you're not working too much. I don't necessarily feel like a true workaholic here. It's like you will work hard for your increase. You really will. This is your mindset right now. This week, you will be willing to put in the hours because you're trying to successfully manifest something. I think you've already manifested quite a bit here, and you've worked really hard to do it, Pisces. They're also showing me creative projects. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. You guys are very dreamy and artistic. I find your Neptune energy makes anything you create have this special quality, poignant and provocative and whimsical all at the same time. Like any creative, highly creative Pisces I've ever met has been pretty unique in this way. Don't think you can't be that way, Pisces. There's some things that you do need to get done. Get creative and make creative projects a priority right now. I think that if you focus on your creative endeavors, you will best utilize your energy at this time. But I also see that you're feeling some insecurity. Perhaps you've put a lot of work into something creative. You have seen an increase, but maybe you're not getting the recognition that you need or want. Maybe you need a little bit more support right now. Get this devil out of your heart. My goodness. Address what's making you feel insecure. You have what it takes. Your shit is just as good as everybody else's. That's what I'm hearing. Like one of your friends being like, dog, listen to me. Your stuff is good, okay? But face your insecurities head on. Pour into creative projects. That'll help balance out the other things in your life that you're trying to do to increase. And then I have awakening. You're no longer letting other people dictate and run your life for you. I also have acceptance and isolation. I don't know why I felt like that these cards all belong together in these rows. So some of you have been spending a lot of time alone and not necessarily by choice. Maybe you're a single parent. Maybe you have to work from home alone. Maybe you've just been busy and you haven't had time to socialize, or this might have been by choice. You are accepting some things in your alone time. Some of you have accepted a temporary isolation, but I think it's probably for good reasons because you're working so hard and you're also having an awakening. You're realizing that maybe some of the choices that you've made have been somewhat isolating for you in the present moment, Pisces, but at least no one else is telling you what to do. If you had to isolate yourself and then accept that isolation in order to gain some personal sovereignty and freedom, Spirit will see you doing that. And I think that moving forward, you will be rewarded. You're definitely in a time of spiritual growth and enlightenment and an awakening. So stay on the path you're on, because I have the Sun and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of my tarot decks. So I'm like, okay, they're meant to be doing what they're doing. You're meant to be going through what you're going through right now, Pisces. So at the center of everything for you right now is the Seven of Cups, and the catalyst or the challenge for you is the Queen of Swords. You could be the Queen of Swords, or this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a female that's very strong and very smart and somewhat detached in your environment, or that could be you, an aspect of you. A little overwhelming right now is life. The Seven of Cups is your energy. It's a Neptune energy. Dream big, right? You guys are really good at dreaming big. But Pisces also teaches us, and your planet teaches us, that not all that glitters is gold, and glamour is an illusion. And it's okay to give yourself a lot of space and a lot of time and a lot of choices to dream big. She looks like she's trying to pick out the perfect goldfish. And the challenge here for you is to be very direct. Be very direct with yourself. If you're overwhelmed and confused by choices, or you feel as though someone else in your life is, you're going to need to step up, all Queen of Swords. You're going to have to use communication at this time. Be very direct, protect your heart. She's a leader. She's a giver of sound advice. She's very good at management and details as well. I think that's what's called for at this time. Also, for some of you with dating and stuff like that, you want to look around at choices, but you immediately lead with the sword of discernment, which is smart. I'm okay with that, more than okay with that for a single person, but you might be coming off a little detached. So you might have a hard time opening up at this time. Queen of Swords is not bad though, that's good. Discernment, detachment, making smart choices, directly communicating, having very clear boundaries. We could have a Queen of Swords curious about you, but I think this is what you need to do at this time. In your deep past, I don't know that this is what's motivating you, but this is your deep past. The Devil, the Moon, what happened was the Ten of Swords. This week, you will be recalling something incredibly difficult that happened in your past, Pisces. This was crisis. This was painful. It could have been based on something very negative, your obsessions, insecurities. Lots of untapped hidden potential with the moon. That's your energy. But also can be a lot of confusion and even delusion and illusion. Some of you did quite a bit of shadow work. Some of you recently had scary dreams. I think they were just dreams. You might have imagined worst case scenarios. I think you will be recalling painful endings that you have overcome from your deep past. They've changed you. They've changed the way you make decisions too. She's not jumping into anything. No, she's very smart. She protects her heart. It might be hard for you to open up. And I think that's about love and being very discerning with choices you make moving forward. But recent past, there's a change here. There's a shift. The Four of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and Strength. Okay, this was distant past. Hurt, suffrage, obsession, desire, restrictions, maybe even a mental illness or a physical illness, something crisis. But now I think deep within in your recent past, you've been really chill, self-care with the Four of Swords here. Just very relaxed. When things get stressful, you take care of yourself. I think you've had abundance recently. I think family life has been good. I think you feel part of a community at large. I think you felt really grounded. Some of you have been spending a lot of time in your yards as well, and you've been really strong. You've overcome a lot, Pisces. Strength here, wanting stability. You recently have felt this way and had this. It's going to make you very discerning when you make choices moving forward. And I love that. What you're thinking about all the time, I see a bit of a waiting here. A Seven of Pentacles to the World, life review. The world, endings that bring new beginnings, a pause, a tectonic breath, the space between one cycle and the next. I think you're thinking a lot about everything you've invested in. This card kind of makes me sad. It's like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That I think you're waiting for something like a break, a big break, actually. You've already invested quite a bit, and Spirit's saying, hang in there. The world really is at your fingertips. And if you look at it from a certain point of view, you really are on top of the world. And some of you might be doing something on the World Wide Web and the internet, like broad marketing. big time. You have to wait for a return on that, wait for something to come in. Some of you are thinking about traveling, even moving, but I think that Spirit's saying, get ready for the next cycle. You will safely move through a new portal. You've invested a lot. Let go of the past and be patient. Anything that you have invested in at this time, it's almost time to pick that fruit. Almost. Now, if something that you had that brought a lot of stability, such as a serious relationship or a beautiful home life, has come to an end, you are reflecting upon it. You have gotten the lessons. It's time to move into the next cycle. You're ready. Your actions this week are major arcana. And I was like, whoa, Pisces, you're deep this week. Death and justice. Holy shit, you guys. I accept death in my life. I accept that there can be transformation with this moth. We are in Scorpio season. Scorpio energy has been showing up in virtually all of my readings. This makes me so proud of the collective on this channel. You all seem to be accepting the energy of death, which is I allow for transformation. I am not afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. These cobwebs will clear out of your mind and you will experience transformation. And for some of you, whatever this has been about with the devil and the moon and the 10 of swords and the world, it's been a long time coming. And whatever endings you are accepting are bringing balance into your life. Justice can have an ouch factor to it sometimes, like you might have ended something with a Libra or a Scorpio is here wanting to make something right with you, but justice is, I must bring balance. I must be honest. I must be fair. I have to tell the truth. And I accept the consequences. I understand cause and effect. I feel like this is a major spiritual upgrade for you. If any of you have gotten some negative or ill consequences for choices that you've made, you have righted those wrongs. I feel like your karmic debt is coming into balance for you. You might have ended a contract recently. You accept this ending. Might not have been easy, but it was smart. And you have more choices in front of you with the 7 of Cups. And you guys usually feel pretty comfortable with the 7 of Cups. The way you see yourself is Temperance and the 2 of Cups. You talking to a Sagittarius this week? You might be. If you see yourself as Temperance and the 2 of Cups on a very personal, spiritual level, Temperance is, I allow the angel of the divine to guide me. I want peace and calm in my life. I will be patient. I only accept soulmates into my energy, and I am my own soulmate at this time as well. Yeah, I'm hearing like this peaceful patience. I determine the purpose. If I run hot and cold in any situation, I will look at myself in the mirror and connect to myself and make sure I have really good one-on-one conversations about my emotions with other people to determine purpose, and you'll be patient. I love that. I love that that's how you see yourself. You see yourself as an approachable person that represents peace and calm. You see yourself as an angel, I think. The angel of death that brings the angel of justice. Oh my God, I want to title it that. That might be a little hokey, but that's what I'm seeing here for you. Massive spiritual growth. Very much so. In your environment, I have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, that could be you, Pisces, and the 3 of Swords. What the hell happened here? Did you break somebody's heart? This could be you. This could be another water sign. I could also have a Taurus here. This person sees themselves as a Hierophant. They might be a very spiritual person themselves. They play by the rules. They take the modest, pious approach. You could have been in a serious relationship with them. The way they feel about you is you, Queen of Cups. They're very emotional about you. Their action right now is the 3 of Swords. They seem to be hurting over something at this time. I wanted to know what the hurt was about. It appears to maybe be about you, Pisces, but it could be something else in their life. They could be a water sign like you. This could be someone you work with as well. The 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, the 8 of Swords. You know what I heard here, Pisces? I heard that the first thing I heard is they know your intuition is always right. Pisces, did you say something to this person that caused them to have some inner conflict and get all in their head? Now, I don't think you meant to do that to them. Like, I don't see you you might have ended something and delivered justice. Your intuition told you to do it, Pisces. Okay? This person may be a water sign like you, though, and they seem trapped in their head and they have some conflict about how they feel about you. They may even feel somewhat competitive with you. You may have, there could be tension between the two of you in a group dynamic in particular. They're not sure how to feel at this point. They're not sure what to do. They will listen to their intuition about you. I get the sense that this person's feelings might be hurt. This may or may not have anything to do with you, but this is what came out as a hidden factor that you needed to know about. You may have a very sensitive person in your midst. And I said, okay, well, what's going on with this person in Pisces? And I have forgiveness and patience. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward, and patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. You may be on the outs with this person right now. If you patiently wait, there could be some forgiveness between the two of you. They may be waiting for you to forgive them for something. That's the energy between the two of you. I think you talk to them when the timing is right. Because y'all look like you're going through something kind of spiritual and amazing right now that's bringing everything into balance for you. The way you're feeling, I was like, this looks a little counterintuitive. I'm like, no, this is actually kind of Pisces. The Hermit and the Three of Cups, Virgo here. So there is opportunity around you, Pisces, to have like third house and fifth house activations, fun, socializing, creative collaborations, fun with friends, getting together, going out. I love this card. It's really beautiful. But I also see that you're the hermit. Some of you may feel better refraining from socializing, but you know it's there. You're sending your good vibes out to your tribe, but you may feel like you still need to do some self-reflection this week. Some of you feel like the older, wiser, more mature person in a group dynamic. Yeah, I'm not hearing odd man out, just you might be a little different than everybody right now. Some of you are just getting together with a Virgo. Some of you may get together with a spiritual teacher or healer or leader in some way this week. That's what you're in your feelings about. But I feel like that you will have fun with friends and go out and stuff this week, but any interaction you have will send you into deep self-reflection. I think you're realizing that your inner world and your outer world mirror each other, because I see you lining yourself up for conversations in group settings and intimate ones. But I also see you recalling all these different parts of your life. It's making you very discerning. It's ultimately bringing balance and justice into your life. And I think it will play out for you when you are around other people. That's what I see here. Your final outcome, 3 cards came out. They came out, 3 cards. 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. What are you all stuck in your head about? I see you facing things that you believe about yourself that limit you. That's okay. That's a thing. Humans do this. Release the things that you think about yourself that hold you back. Face them. Acknowledge them, but they might be kind of ruling the show right now. 2 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you are a little trapped in your head and your hands are kind of tied. You need to make a very practical choice about something that will probably bring you abundance. You want the finer things in life. That's money never hurt me. You know, like I'm self-sufficient. I have abundant luxury. Money flows towards me. I work hard for my money. Some of you may have to work 2 jobs. You may have to make a choice that will affect you financially. You have 9 Pentacles to work with. Just make a practical choice. Maybe ask for help if you're stuck in your head about it. Some of you may have to end something in order to bring balance into your life. You'll be able to peacefully talk to yourself and someone else about it. But if this is about independence and self-sufficiency, I don't think stressing yourself out is going to help you here, Pisces. Just make the practical choice and trust your gut, okay? It could be about like these creative projects and an increase and realizing that you have to put an ending to some things so that you can have some more sovereignty and independence. I see you trying to work out how to get there. Why don't we replace this 8 of Swords with the Magician? Yeah, because the Magician has a plan. Maybe you're just not ready to make a plan this week. You are being advised to pause. Okay, you're being advised to pause. And I see that you're accepting some of this stuff. Address the insecurity about your creativity. Don't overdo it this week. But with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, you're going in the right direction. Okay, Spirit is smiling upon you. You're on to something here, Pisces. You have clarity. This is double clarity. These are my yes cards in the tarot. If I want a yes out of the tarot, I want to see the Sun and the Ace of Swords, and here it is. Whatever endings and justice has been served in your life, you've completed important cycles, okay? Be patient. Good stuff is going to come in for you because you are on the right track, Pisces. You really are. I think something may happen for you in Virgo season of next year in particular, but you've got to do some creative collaborations this year to get there. They're pulling back. They're telling me to stop, my enlightened ones. All right, Pisces, that's your reading for the second week of the month here. Sorry it took me a while. I hope it resonates, and I really hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, my dear sweet Pisces. Take care of yourselves. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.